Hey everybody, I'm Anna Huthmaker from Huthmaker Violins, and we are still stuck at home. In fact, our kids aren't going back to school this fall. They're going to be home doing digital learning. What does that mean if you're a beginner? Well, it means it might be a little bit more challenging for you to learn to play the violin or the viola or the cello or the bass. So we've got something that's going to make your life a lot easier, make your teachers' lives easier, and with your parents' help, you can do this, and it's going to set you up on the road to success. What I'm talking about is finger tapes, putting finger tapes on your instrument. Now, a lot of times if you're going to rent your instrument somewhere, they'll do this for you. You can certainly ask them. But let's pretend that you have grandfather's violin that he's loaning you, and it doesn't have tapes and you have to do them yourself. So how do you know what to do? So I'm going to show you the standard 3-tape position. And what this basically is, let's talk about an A string. Now I have a viola here, just so you know. So on the A string, we're going to put a tape where your first finger B goes, your second finger C sharp, that's a high second finger, and your third finger D. With those 3 tapes, you can do anything in the world. But how do you know where those tapes belong? So I'm going to actually use a tuner here. So if you don't have a tuner, if you don't have a piano, if your battery is dying on your tuner, then you can get on your cell phone, there's a ton of free tuner apps. Just put tuner in there and you want something that plays the pitches for you. Now, that's what an open A sounds like. And I know, now I'm a terrible singer, so don't run screaming from your computer, but I know if this is an A, bum, then bum is a B. Now, you would actually do that on your tuner, play the pitch, and you would put your finger down and you're going to move it around until it matches the pitch on your tuner. And then take a pencil and draw a little line. Now, we're drawing this on the fingerboard. It's not going to hurt the fingerboard in the slightest, but it's going to tell you where the tape goes. And I'm going to go ahead while I'm here, and I'm going to find the C sharp and the D. Now, I've done this about 1,000,000 times, so for me it's pretty fast and pretty easy. If you have to take a little bit slower time because you're matching the pitch to your tuner, that's fine. That's fine. Once you do it, they're going to be set for months and months to come. So, can you see my 3 little pencil lines? Now, what kind of tape do you use? You never, ever, ever use masking tape. You never, ever, please, I'm begging you, don't use Scotch tape. It's the worst. We have found the best stuff. You can get car pin striping. You can get these tapes. We bought ours, a bunch of them off Amazon. They come in all kind of fun colors. And today we're going to use red tape because it's visual. You'll be able to see it on the screen. Now, I know for a fact I cut this a little short, but I'm going to use it to show you. So what you want to do, if you'll come a little closer with the camera, you're going to take your piece of tape and slide it under the strings all the way up to where that first pencil mark was. And you might want to double check yourself. It sounds just a little bit high to me, so I'm going to adjust it just a little bit. I pushed it down. That wasn't very smart. And then you're going to wrap it around the back. This tape is good because it's a little stretchy. Now, what you don't want, you do not want a space back there. That tape is not going to stay in the right place. It's going to shift, it's going to move, it's going to start to peel off pretty quickly. And so we're going to take that one off. We know from the very beginning it's not good. If you notice, it's easy on, easy off. I haven't hurt a single thing. I have a longer one here. Ooh, I have a really long one here for the cello, so let's do this one. So let's try this again. You see I just slid it up under, and I've got it wrapped around. And you can see it goes all the way around the back. Now, I'm just going to do this 3 times. And here's the thing, that's the standard fingering that you find on beginning instruments, but your teacher may have different ideas. Your teacher may want 4 tapes, they may want 5 tapes, they may want some shifting tapes. And when you're done, you're going to have these nice marks to tell you exactly where your fingers should go. We're not going to use that tape, that was a little too short. But you see, And when you're on camera and your teacher's watching you, even if they can't hear you because you've had to be muted, then they can see whether or not your hand is set up correctly. Now, if you play cello or bass, it's very easy. You're going to do the exact same thing, make your tapes longer. You're going to come over here, you're going to use your tuner app to play the note. You have a top A string, find a B, find a C sharp, and find a D, and put those tapes on there. And then you're totally set up for success. You'll be able to play beautifully in tune and start teaching your ear what those notes are supposed to sound like. If you have any trouble with that, you can call us at Huthmaker Violins anytime. You can pluck the note on the phone. We will teach you where that goes and help you tape over the phone. It's a piece of cake, I promise. If you have any questions, huthmakerviolins.com. Now, go tape up your instrument and practice.